The topic I will be discussing this afternoon is coconut planting. Coconut planting. Now, a lot of people do ask me several questions on coconut. They'll be asking, how do you plant coconut? When is the best time to plant coconut? So I'll be answering you that question today. You can plant coconut every time of the year. You can plant coconut every time of the year because coconut thrives. It grows every time of the year, provided you have irrigation. One can be planted every time of the year. Every time of the year. Provided, provided you have irrigation. As in, irrigation is you have water that you will use. You have water that you will use to wet it when there's no rainfall. If you plant a coconut in rainfall and you did not give it water in dry season, some of them will still survive, but plenty of them are going to die. Because see, it's like you woke up every day and you eat food three times in a day. Sometimes you even eat food 4 times in a day. You eat snacks, you eat some other things. Now imagine you eat once in a week. You eat just today and somebody asks you are not eating again until next week. What will happen to you? You will be weak. You will not be able to do so many things again. Nobody can send you any work again. You will not even be able, you can't even do it. As even people that are fasting, they eat in the morning and in the evening time, they break their fast. So it's the same thing as plant. And for that 1 week that you are not going to be eating, you'll be using the little energy in you to survive. And then you'll be using the little energy to survive and to survive all the time. Until gradually, you will not have enough energy again. The same thing happens to coconut. When you plant your coconut tree, you find out that when you plant it in rain season and it has water, rainwater, and every other thing, it will be growing very fast, will be going very well. But when it gets to the time you don't give it water again, what will happen? It will start using the water it has saved during those periods when it was drinking water and getting big. It will now start using that water to feed himself back, as in the water in him will be using to sustain himself. Those times you are not drinking water, you are using the little water you have to sustain yourself, to still build your energy until it gets to a point you cannot take it again. The same thing with coconut. It will keep using that energy until it gets to a point it cannot take it again. And then what happens? It will die or it withered or anything. So it is important, I repeat again, it is very important that you plan along your irrigation for your coconut. Even though you plant in rain season, ensure you plan irrigation before dry season. And irrigation is very important because you need to give it plenty water. Coconuts don't like staying in waterlogged area where there's plenty water. I know a lot of people will ask, can coconut survive in swampy water? I have swampy land, I do this, I do that. 3, swampy water. Swampy areas or swampy place. That's places where there's plenty water all the time. The water doesn't. No, if you plant coconut in swampy area, the nutrient, it's supposed to have soil, the soil that we use to boost its roots to grow. If there's no soil, the water in that swampy area will not allow the soil to stay on the roots. And if the soil is not staying on the roots, the coconut will not be able to tap nutrients. Let me draw a little diagram for you. I'm not good in diagram. Let's say this is your tree. And this is the tree, and then it has roots like this, and this is swampy area, swampy area. So once this tree here, it's tapped water. For it to grow, it keeps taking water from here. There's water here, alright. So the water will pass, the water will go and be going before your coconut start fruiting, Now, if there's no water, if you plant in swampy area, apart from water, this plant needs soil. It needs green soil. It needs soil where the microorganisms will be living. Soil. The microorganism will be living inside that soil. So when this water is passing and there's no soil, there's no nutrients that will supply, there's no soil, there's no microorganisms and nutrients in the soil that, it's supposed to pass the soil like this. The nutrients also will go along with the water. As the water is going, the nutrients will also go. You are not living only on water. You need food too. So which contain nutrients, vitamin A, vitamin B, vitamin C, vitamin whatever. So the same thing with plants. It has phosphorus, nutrients as phosphorus, nitrogen, potassium, and everything. So if these things are not present and it's not going, your plant will not survive. So that is why your coconut cannot survive. It loves water, but it cannot live in swampy area. So there's a video I've made online, check it out, where I describe how you can do your coconut. If you have a swampy area, how you can make it for coconut to be able to stay there. But coconut will not survive inside water. No, the water will be too much for it and it will lose all the nutrients. It will not be able to grow. So this afternoon I've answered 2 questions. Yes, you can plant your coconut every time of the year provided you have irrigation. And secondly, yes, your coconut cannot survive in swampy area. It loves water, but it doesn't love swampy area. But I've designed a video where how you can do your coconut in swampy area. Catch me on YouTube, catch me on Facebook to see how coconut develop in swampy area, and also how coconut, catch me how coconut develop in swampy area anyway.